every day, one by one, I'm gonna try every recipe of Laura, starting from the very beginning. Come, join me on my challenge. Let's go! Hi everyone! My name is Ruta and welcome to the 295th day of my challenge where I still have my special voice. I'm still a little bit sick, but oh well, that won't stop me from trying today's recipe, which is mushroom bruschetta. I was so excited I forgot the name. I love mushrooms. I love Laura's bruschettas. I've tried quite a few of them. I actually have a whole list of them plus some other sandwiches as well, and oh my god, I love every single one of them. This is one of the biggest loves I found in food are bruschettas. I even asked my mom when she went to holiday to Italy to bring me, I don't even know how that thing is called, the exact same thing what Laura uses, metal thing to just basically char your bread over a gas stove. It's amazing. I won't use it today because I know not everyone has it. I will grill my bread on the grill pan, but I'm really excited about bruschettas, alright. So check the description box down below for the playlist for them. Just pick whichever and you will love them, I promise. So today's recipe is actually a recipe which got me thinking. It totally reminded me one recipe I've tried in the past, which was chicken marsala. And I remember people commenting why do you even try this recipe? Why are you even posting this if you're not using marsala? The name is marsala chicken. And I remember just being so upset about that because what do you really want to say when you say something like that? For example, if I wasn't drinking alcohol, should I just skip that recipe? No! You can always substitute things, and I'm a living proof of that. When you cannot find ingredients, you can just substitute things with other things and enjoy the recipe anyways. So today's recipe is again a proof of that you don't need to really go and search for the exact same things, especially if you're not in America. I feel like you guys have it really easy there. So for example today, this recipe calls for ciabatta bread. I'm sick. I will not go out and search for ciabatta. I'll just use some bread I have at home. And then this recipe also calls for a mix of mushrooms, which I'm not really able to find in Turkey. I mean, I could try and pick maybe 2, maybe 3 different kinds of mushrooms if I'm lucky, but that would be a big, that would be a whole trip and trying to find those things. So I'll just use button mushrooms. Will this recipe be any worse? No! My god, I'm going on a tangent. So sorry, but just I don't know, this recipe kind of reminded me of those thoughts and feelings when I tried that other recipe. And then also, what was Marsala wine. Oh my god, I'm so curious about this wine, even though I'm currently in Turkey, not Iran, where when I was living in Iran, I wasn't using alcohol at all in my recipes just because the country had a dry law, which I respected. And which meant that there's no alcohol to buy, actually. Easy to respect. And then now I'm in Turkey where alcohol is not forbidden, but I could not really find Marsala wine anywhere. And I'm so curious now about that. As I'm traveling a lot, I keep my eye on the wines. If I ever find Marsala wine, I'm just so curious how it tastes like. So again, just because I cannot find those mushroom mixes or Marsala wine, I'm not gonna skip this recipe because I love mushrooms and I love bruschettas, and I'm sure that the end result will be awesome. So sorry for all the tangent. I'm sure some of you already clicked on those timestamps, but I just had to get it off my chest. So now if you're curious to see how it goes trying this recipe out for the very first time, then keep on watching. We're gonna need 4 large slices of bread, 300 grams of mushrooms, sliced, half a cup of chicken stock, 3 cloves of garlic, minced, 3 grams of freshly chopped thyme, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, plus a little bit more for drizzling the bread, 5 grams of butter, and salt and pepper. start with the bread. Actually, you could do it simultaneously, cook the mushrooms and grill the bread, but just because I'm filming for those purposes, I will start with the bread. So now I will drizzle it lightly with some olive oil. I'm gonna preheat my grill pan over high heat, and once it's really hot, I'm gonna add the bread oiled side down and then grill it for 1 to 2 minutes or until some really nice grill marks develop. Perfect, and now I have a large non-stick skillet which I'm gonna preheat over medium-high heat together with the olive oil. Once the oil is hot, I'm gonna add the mushrooms and cook for 6 minutes. Alrighty, they're finally where they're supposed to be. Nice golden brown. Maybe because it's just button mushrooms, but it took me actually not 6 but 12 minutes to reach this point. So now I'm gonna season these mushrooms with salt and pepper, add the garlic, and cook for 30 seconds. Okay, now I've reduced the heat to medium, and now I'm gonna add my chicken stock or Marsala Wine, whatever you have, and cook it for 1 minute. One minute is up, so now I'm gonna add the last ingredients, butter and thyme, mix them in, turn the heat off, and that's it. Am I excited to try this? This is so tasty. This is warm at best, I won't lie, but this is so good. It can totally be served cold. Totally. Oh no, oh my god, oh thank god I caught myself. I'll be right back in just a second because I had an idea for a photo and it just went right. I will be right back in a second and I will finish up the sandwich. My goodness, do I love bruschetta. But have in mind, this cools down so quickly. I mean, it's not like I'm making an hour, long photo session or something. It was literally just assembling and just taking a few photos, and even before that actually, before taking the photos, the first bite, it was already quite cold, so I would definitely suggest not filming and then I would suggest like multitasking and just kind of timing the mushrooms together with the bread if you want to enjoy it warm, which it is better, I'm imagining hot. I'm imagining, but it's really good cold as well. It's cold already. The bread, when you see the grill marks, it's just amazing. It's so tasty. Mushrooms. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is yet another amazing bruschetta recipe from Laura. Wait, I should show from this. I just got used, I understand I could put the picture there as well, but I just totally got used to putting it there so you could compare how I did on the first try. And that's the original recipe. The link if you want to check the video out is there. You can find the written recipe of this mushroom bruschetta. I even like saying that in the description box down below. As always, the recipes I try out are in both American and the metric system, because Laura uses American, I use metric, and I just convert. Every single thing I try, I convert so I could try it. So you're welcome if you're using metric system as well. I really suggest trying it if you like mushrooms, if you like bruschettas, if you like Laura, if you like food. It's a great recipe. It really is, just the timing is important. And also, I kind of felt like this will be a quick recipe, but it really isn't. If you don't buy already like washed and chopped up mushrooms, for me personally, washing mushrooms takes quite some time. And then the thyme, oh wait, someone told me it's not thyme, you don't say thyme, you say thyme. So thyme, it's not that easy to actually remove those little leaves from the stems. Even though I know the technique, you should start from the top and like move towards the bottom, but it also takes some time. It's like very interesting. It looks really deceivingly quick, but just have in mind, like if you're super hungry and you think that you will eat it in like 5 minutes, probably you won't. But in any case, give it a try. This is a nice sandwich, if you like sandwiches. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!